Hey guys, it's your boy Marcus right here coming to you to your screen. Please don't do that. Come on. Alright, had to make sure that that was out of the way so you guys don't get bombarded with a screen. So I'm hopping in here today, and this is like my second video in a week, so let's have some applause. So I'm hopping in here real quick before I do my meditation for the night, and I want to just kind of put out there my experience with meditation and healing stones, and just kind of give an update on my body and my mind situation, and how those two kind of intertwine. I'm going to move you guys there so I can have access to this little baby. So first thing is first, a few weeks ago, actually at this point it's a month ago, I received a very special package in the mail that had, I think it was only these two things, okay? And so this is a lavender pouch. I just put lavender essential oil in it last night. So little backstory. I got this package from a very good friend of mine. They just gifted it to me. I don't want to give too much background. But so I'm sharing this experience and these things with you because I hope that it is able to help somebody else. And yeah, so let's get started. So this little lavender pouch, smells pretty. It has lavender, I believe they're leaves in it. And obviously lavender essential oil because it stopped being smelly. So basically what happened is they sent me these things, and I don't know if they knew, but I know that they're going to be watching this, so here's my plug. So for me, lavender really reminds me of a lot, good and bad, but mostly good. It brings me home to Maine, and if you haven't been following my channel, and my life updates that are few and far between, I moved from Maine to Florida, about almost 3 months ago, so severely homesick, pretty much. So lavender reminds me of lilacs, and then lilacs remind me of my mom, so it's like a little sense of home. Even though me and my mom aren't on the best of terms right now, it still brings me home. My first childhood home that I can remember, clearly at least, we had a lilac tree right in the front yard, and me and my mom would go out every spring and we'd pick a few and put them inside, and they'd die within a week. But not the point. Still, lavender is very, very helpful for me. What also is helpful is eucalyptus or mint. Mint gum helps just, I don't know, it just helps cool me down at least. But eucalyptus, like hand lotion, I have a stress relief lotion, or not lotion, but hand sanitizer that is eucalyptus, and that really helps me, like when I'm stressed or anxious. I just put some on and rub it in and then smell, which is actually really helpful for me. So you're welcome. The next item or items on this list were this. And it is a box. I love it because it reminds me of Ireland. Because you can see where like it could be like a 4-leaf clover. It's just very magical for me. And for those of you who don't know, actually I don't think anybody really does, I have not necessarily immediate family, but I have family in Ireland. As of right now, we don't speak to them, but I still have family in Ireland. A lot of my family came from Ireland, a lot of my ancestors. So let me just, can I share how you open it? Like I love this. I love that. So I got a little note explaining what each of the stones mean, and still haven't really figured out which ones are which, and nor can I remember. Google doesn't really help. In this box I had lavender essential oil, so that's what I put in last night. Then the last thing in the box was a bag of healing stones. So for those of you who follow my Instagram, you saw me take a picture with these healing stones last night or the night before, depending on when you're seeing this. And now here comes the real part. I decided that I wanted to try something new. And meditation isn't, like a guided meditation isn't really new for me, but since I moved to Florida, I've only done it maybe twice. I don't know why, I just haven't. So I picked a guided meditation, and I don't remember which one I picked, and I don't have the link anymore, unfortunately. If I find it, I will post it in the comments. So I spread these little gems right in front of me on the floor. I sat crisscross applesauce. God, I sound like a 4-year-old. I sat like that, spread them in front of me, and then I ended up moving them to the sides, but spread them out, and I kind of just hovered over them to kind of like absorb that energy that they give, and for them to give my energy. I don't know if I'm saying any of that correct. Like, I have it in my head, but whatever. So I did that, and I picked the guided meditation, and I went through with it, and it was only 22 minutes and 22 seconds. I remember that much. And it was a let go of anxiety, and I don't know, like, it had let go in big capital letters. So so that was really helpful. But after that, I got up and I went and sat on my bed. See, my bed. And then I laid down, shut the light off, was ready to go to bed, go to sleep, took my meds, and I had sat there for a few minutes, and I realized that I had this, like, not necessarily pain, but like this feeling in, like, right here, like in my chest. And it was something that I hadn't felt in a while. And I mean, it sort of felt like an anxiety attack, or the beginning of one, but I don't think it was. I think that it was just positive energy and a bunch of, like, positivity spreading from my core to my body. the rest of it, all of my limbs. So that was a really cool experience and kind of weird at the same time. I didn't really know what was going on, but I did realize that I wanted to try that again. So after I'm done making this video, I will be doing it again, and in probably a week. So I'm gonna do this meditation every night. I've picked a few different meditations for this next week, and I loved guided meditations, so that's what I'd be doing. And so I'm gonna try and do it every single day this week, before I go to bed, and because I don't want to get up early in the morning and do it, because no. But I'm gonna do that, and at a week from today, so whenever you're seeing this, a week from then, I will update you guys on what my experience has been, and all of that jazz. But I did want to share with you that and those and all of that. Now to my mind and my body. I know this video is probably going to be a little longer, and I apologize. Stick around. I hope people have stuck around, whatever. So, oh, this ring is also part of the healing stones. It is hematite, I believe. Anyways, so, my mind and my body. So, as many of you know, I am transgender, female to male. I've been taking testosterone, which is the male hormone. I've been taking injections once a week on Fridays, since March 3rd, 2019. It is now July 7th, when I'm making this video. And, so that's something I wanted to get out of the way. So my body, with that being said, my body doesn't match up here, at all, pretty much. And not to mention, I'm really unhappy with my body in other ways other than my genitalia and all the parts that are female, that are wrong with me. Not that it's bad to be a female, but it's not exactly my cup of tea, just saying. So, lately the past few weeks, I have really been just not happy. I haven't been happy in a long time, let's be honest. But, I have very poor self-image, and I'm not happy with how I look. I am chubby. I am more than chubby, but we're just gonna use chubby. So I am trying to change that to make my mental state, hopefully more positive, and the guided meditations will also help me with that. But also, so that's my body piece, but my head, there's just a lot of mental health stuff that has been going on in my head, and with me within the past few weeks. I went through a breakup, and am still going through that, and just some stressful situations, not having my medications that I need, and then, you know, my family situation, and my living situation. Not that my living situation's bad, it's actually really good. It's just stressful sometimes because I don't have a parental unit that can legally do anything in the house, because he is off getting his trucking license. Anyways, so there's been some frustration with that for me, but I did want to note that I am struggling, but I am trying to be more and more active on this platform, just because I know when I'm struggling, it could be somebody else's gain, which is weird, but kind of like one person's trash is another person's treasure sort of thing. Like, I know when I'm in a bad mental state, like, I don't want to do anything. I want to binge eat my life away, and I don't want to make a YouTube video. I don't want to help people. I don't want to do anything. But I've realized that within making these videos for the past 4 years, I have come to, actually, it has come to help me kind of express what I'm feeling, and it can potentially help somebody else. Because not all situations are as bad, or my situation isn't as bad as some. And I know that I have some weird coping techniques that I share sometimes. But I hope somebody can gain something out of this. I apologize for the long video again, but if you stuck around to the end, hit the like button. And yeah, so I am going to hop off, do my meditation for the night, and I will be back in a week. I think I will definitely be doing a live video on Instagram every Friday when I take my injection, and that gives room for a Q&A. If anybody has questions that they'd like to ask related to my transition or my life or whatnot, just questions, and just to converse. If you need to know my Instagram, I will put it in the description below. And yeah, so I love you guys, and I hope this video was helpful. And yeah, so peace, love, and happiness. Stay true, stay you, and remember, self-care is extremely important, so take care of you. So, bye guys.